You want to know how to take the mystery out of the silhouette cloud? Stick around. I'll try to answer some of those questions right now. Hi, and thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel. This is Susan from Blue Vinyl Stickers, and today I am going to try to take the mystery out of the silhouette cloud. Now, for those of you who don't know what a cloud is and are really confused by everybody saying, oh, put your things on my cloud is safe, use this cloud, use that cloud. It seems like every company who offers you software has a cloud. And basically what that cloud is, is you're not putting things up in the upper atmosphere to float around. What you're using is they have a humongous server that is set up just for user files. Now what a server is basically a large computer. And it's just a file storage device is what a server is. And so when you are using the term cloud on a server, it stores your data on an offsite location and then syncs it to the devices that are connected to that cloud. So the Silhouette Cloud allows you to share the Silhouette design store files and your own files and your folder structures between your computers. So if you've got two computers and you've got Silhouette Studio on both of them, you've created a design on one and you want to send it to the other, or you want to send it, you're on vacation, you're up at your, in my case, my daughter's house, and I want to use my designs to continue doing business while I'm up there, but I don't want to take my computer. I don't want to take my my Silhouette with me. She's got everything I need. All I need is my designs. So when I put everything on the cloud, when I go to her computer in 1,500 miles away from me, I can sign into her computer or open up her computer, open up the software, and I can sign in to my computer cloud, my Silhouette cloud from her computer. And let me show you basically how that is done. So I'm going to come over here to, now this is just so you know what you're looking at. This is the Silhouette Studio Business Edition. Okay, I do use the Business Edition. It is as high as you can go, and it's not simply because I have a business, but it unlocks every single bell and whistle that Silhouette Studio currently offers. And it is a shame to hear that people say, oh, I don't think I'll ever use that. But there are things here that will make your life so much easier if you just upgrade. A lot of people say they have problems with the upgrades or problem with the installation. That's a whole nother video. I don't have any problems. The only problem I had in upgrading to the Business Edition with the current upgrade is that my system didn't have enough processor power. So I ended up with a brand new computer. I wanted a brand new computer anyway, and this just kind of gave me an excuse to buy one. So back to the cloud here. So I'm going to go over to the library. All of my, you can access everything here from your file or edit or view. Everything, here's all your panels for everything that'll fly out over here. So if you can't find something over here, here it is right here. Okay, it's all right here. And so I want to go to the library. So I can here and I can click library and import, export, all that good stuff. But I'll just go here to the button and I'll click library. Now, as you can see, I've got 5,890 designs in my library. That's a whole lot of designs that I would just hate to lose if I ever had another computer crash. And you are looking at a computer right now. Invariably, one of these days, your computer will crash. It's just a fact of life. It's just what computers do. Keep your fingers crossed that it never happens, but it will happen. Computers just do that. And so here's what I'm going to show you on how to get around crying like I did when I lost my last computer. When I lost my last computer, I did not have anything backed up. I didn't have anything on the cloud because I didn't believe in it, just simply because I didn't know what it was. Well, a cloud, like I said earlier, is just a storage device. Now, a lot of you are afraid, oh yeah, I'm going to put my designs over there and Silhouette's going to steal them. No, they are not. They don't look at them. They're yours. They're secure. You put them over there in a locked file. It's password protected with your password, your email and your password. They will not steal your designs. They won't look at your designs and say, oh, no, 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 you can't have that one. No, they can't see your files. Okay? It's totally and completely secure. And if you ever have a computer crash, you are able to get back every single thing that you put over onto the cloud. If you did not put it on the cloud, and it is up here in the user designs, and you have not backed this up to your hard drive, then you are going to sit for 2 or 3 or 4 days and a week and cry and try to figure out how to get those designs back. If you have created a design here and you just said File, Save As, and you just saved it to your library, and we're just going to say, we're going to put it in examples, and I'm just going to say test, and I'm going to say okay. The only place that this particular design is located is in my library right here. If I was to lose my computer right now, I would lose this design because it is not on the hard drive and because it's not in the cloud. So you want to do a couple of things. If you create a design here, do 2 things. Say Save As, and save it to your library like I just showed you, and say Save to hard drive. And it's going to ask you where to put it. Now, I have a file here. Let's just stick it here. Just because. Now, if you are using the designer version and higher, you will have the ability to save your designs in several different formats. So if you are using a lower version of the software and you're using Inkscape or something like that, so you can save in SVG format, you don't need to do that. It's right here. You can just save it in SVG format. So, or you can save it in Studio 3, which is the default. So I say okay. So now if my computer crashes, I can go grab that design out of my drive, and you'll see right here, here it is, here's the folder, and here it is as test. Okay, now it's in Test Studio, so I can't see it here. If I wanted to see it and make sure what it was, then also save it as a JPEG. Okay, and say okay. And then it will ask you how you want to save it. This is a whole nother lesson. And say save it. And when you open it up and you go to that folder again, now you can see, you can match them up, and you can see exactly what that is. And it is saved on my hard drive. Okay, it's not saved into the library. It's not saved onto the cloud. It is saved onto my personal drive. Now, your personal drive, you can do whatever you want to back it up. Save it on a thumb drive, save it on another hard drive, save it on floppy disks. I don't care how you do it, but you can write it to a CD. This is your computer. Okay, these are the designs on your computer. So this and this are safe. If I have a computer crash, I've made a backup of all of these. I will have this file. I will have this file as well because I am now going to say File, Save As, Save to the library. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it down here on, let's say, Backup. Okay. Now, as you can see, it's got an X, which means I am not signed into my cloud. But I'm still going to put it here and say OK. And when I sign in, it will take this design and save it to the cloud. Now, secret number one, if you have done that and you are not signed in, okay, you are not signed in, that design is here because it's on your local drive, but it has not been uploaded to the cloud. So if you turn off your machine, close the program and turn off your machine before it syncs to the cloud, you will lose this design. Okay, let me repeat that. Do not turn off the program and turn off your computer without syncing the library if you have put things over there to be saved in the cloud. Okay? Now, I'm not in right now, and what you need to do is if you have never set up your cloud, and you click on it, and you say sign in, okay, it will ask you to put in your email address and your password. This email and this password are the same as what you used to get to the Silhouette store. Now, if you used your $25 credit, which you got from purchasing your machine, most likely you couldn't wait to get over here and pull down $25 worth of designs. I know I couldn't. So to do that, you had to create an account. When you created that account, you used a email address and a password. That is the same password and username you're going to use for this. So I'm going to say right mouse click and sign in. Now this is my personal email address, and I created this account before I had a business account. So just know, guys, that, please don't spam me. Please don't spam me. And so I'm going to put in my password, and my password is already highlighted here because I was in earlier. So type in your password and say sign in. Now watch what happens down here. I say sign in, it's going to authenticate, and then it's going to tell me that there's a little plug over here. It says could not connect. So just wait. And then all of a sudden it will connect. Okay, it'll do that little blue thing and then the check mark. So just wait. Depending on how fast your internet connection is, it may take a couple minutes. It may take, instantly like this one is. So just wait. Don't panic. Just wait. If it doesn't connect within about 2-3 minutes, sync it again. If it doesn't connect at that point in time, send me an email and I'll tell you how to do it. But right now, it should do this if you use the email and password you used to create the account for the store. Okay, so we're going back to the library here. So let me show you. Now you're going to see all of my designs, and I do apologize. Some of them, well, you can see my designs. And what I need to show you here, and what the big question is how do I back up my designs? Okay, the first thing you need to know is that anything that is on the cloud, and the cloud is any design that is underneath the little cloud here, any of these designs, including the recycle bin, and I'll go ahead and empty my recycle bin right now, and it's just that quick. And you see it's syncing, okay, because I just told it that I don't want those designs anymore, and so it is removing them from the cloud. Okay, now it may or may not make a difference here. There wasn't that many there, but while that's doing, let me tell you about this. Silhouette tells you that you automatically have 1 gigabyte worth of space on their server, and that if you are a member of one of their if you are a member of one of their clubs or you are a design store subscriber, you get 5 gigabytes. So I am not a member of any of their clubs, and I do have an account with the store. So that does make me a subscriber. I don't pay a fee every month for it. It's just there. Okay. And it's still going to sync here. So we're just going to let it do its thing. So give me a moment and I'll be right back after it stops syncing. Okay, that was about 2 minutes, and it finally did sync. And once it did sync, it did remove everything from the recycle bin. As you can see, the folder is empty, and it did remove those from the cloud. And it does do a sync every once in a while. I don't remember how I have it set, but it does sync every once in a while, and that's fine. If you are not connected to the internet, don't worry about it. All of these designs are actually on your hard drive as well. So you can use designs from your cloud when you are not connected to the internet. Now, if you create something, like I said earlier, if you create something and you save it to the cloud, it will not save until you are connected. Okay, and I think that one little thing there was it was syncing what I had saved there earlier. So everything here is now saved. It's safe, you're crashed, you can get this back. This is the problem up here, is the local user library. And again, recycle bin, I've got a whole bunch. I had a whole bunch of duplicates. At one point in time, Silhouette had a glitch and it was making duplicates. And I had a whole bunch of stuff that I had put over here, and that's why the recycle bin on the cloud was full. The recycle bin up here is I had put over here some monograms, and I put them over here 3 times. Why? Don't ask me why, but I had put them over here 3 times. And it looks like I also had a whole bunch of things over here in folders that I am taking out, and so I had a whole bunch that I removed. So I'm going to right mouse click and say empty the recycle bin again and say yes, because I really don't mind if they are they're gone or not, because it's trash. And as you see, when I did that, my screen refreshed, and I actually gained 0.1 gigabytes in removing that recycle bin. So if you get up here, you know, in your higher gigabytes, look at your library and see how many duplicates you have, and go through and start removing some of those duplicates. And you'll know they're a duplicate just because you'll come in here and they'll say the same thing. Now I have a whole bunch of stuff that I have here that's untitled, because I get tired of naming things, so I just leave them untitled and I throw them in this file. But you'll have 2 of something or 3 of something, and just delete it. Just say right mouse click and delete it. Okay? And that will give you some more space back. So back to this. This here is all saved onto your hard drive if you have pulled it off your hard drive, which means that if you have gone to one of the design companies, and like the big one right now is the design volume number 3, and everybody is pulling down the design volume number 3. Those designs, once I unzip them on my my hard drive, and this is my hard drive I've just gone to. I went to my Windows Explorer, which is basically just a folder, and it pulls up my Explorer window. Open any folder and it will look like this. And this is basically your Windows Explorer here on this side. So I'm going to go down here to my purchase designs, and then down to the where is it? The design bundles. And the design bundles volume 3 is what I have been working on lately. And I have been opening up things, and I just take and I just transfer them over to my hard drive. So I'm going to move this away and I'll show you real quick. Design volume number 3. I'll show you how to add things here to this real quick. I'm going to right mouse click and I am going to say Big Sister, because that's the folder that I opened. And it's going to be at the bottom. It's going to put it up here. I am going to drag over the PNG file. Yes, don't copy, don't paste. I am going to drag it over. Just drag it over. And there it is. Okay. This one also has an SVG to it, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to drag it over. You can drag it over to here, or you can drag it over to the open window. It doesn't matter. Okay. So here it is. Easy as pie. That's how you put things into a design, into the Silhouette Studio. Bonus. So now that it is here, okay, like I said, it is on the library side, the user side. So that particular design and all of these right here are still just on the user side. So if my computer crashes, that anything I have put here on the user side, I will lose. I will lose all of these files. I will lose this file structure. It will be empty, and I will cry. So, but if I have these designs and I have taken them and gotten them from my hard drive to start with, they're here. They won't go anywhere. I won't cry. I can just pull them back over there. Everything is happy, and my husband doesn't, pull his hair out trying to, calm me down. Now, what you can also do is very simply, if you want to save these, then all you have to do is come down here to your cloud and create a folder called Backup of User Designs. And very simply, click on your folder and drag it. And it will put it down here. Okay? See, when I did that, since I'm connected to the internet, it is currently syncing. Now watch this. Okay? I thought this is a cute one. So what it did is sync it. So let me pull another one over there and show you exactly what it does. So let's see which one I want to pull over there for you. Oop, there's nothing there. Okay. So we're going to go to user designs. And I've got snowflakes. Wonder what happened to those. Probably already transferred them. So delete the folder. Okay, there's no reason to have all these empty folders. So I've got working on this. So here are some ones that I'm currently working on. And this is believe it or not, that's a monogram that I'm working on, cleaning up all the files. So I want to take, and you can watch and you can see, I'm syncing again because I deleted something. So I'm going to take this and I am going to drag it down here to backup. Okay? And now watch these files. You see these? Okay? I've got 5 remaining, 4 remaining, 2 remaining. And what this is doing is it's uploading it to the cloud. And as soon as it syncs and it has that green check mark, everything there is now safe on the cloud. Wonderful. So if my computer crashes, then I've got everything. If you want to do that with every single one of these folders, have at it. It's all in the cloud. You don't need to export anything. You don't need to import anything. Everything is safe. If you have pulled something over from your hard drive, it is safe. If you have created a design, like I said earlier, if you have not saved it to your hard drive, and the only place you have saved it is here, if your computer crashes, you will lose that design. Okay? So, I think that's pretty much it on the library and how to save and back up your designs. If you are out here on your hard drive, I suggest you back these all up to an external drive that is not in your computer, or if you have, like me, you have a desktop, you can actually add in another drive that is separate, or you can, whatever you need to do to download and keep all of these files separate. Okay, That's what you need to do, is back it up. Back it up to somebody else's cloud. If you don't have the ability to purchase an external hard drive. But that is pretty much taking the mystery out of the cloud. It is a good thing to have, as long as you keep it synced and up to date. You're connected to the internet. As it syncs, you can get these designs from any computer that you want. All right, ladies, sorry this was so long, but I hope this answered a whole bunch of your questions. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.